Hello, everyone watching. It's Sunday, and yesterday we had our Santa Claus thingy where we make each other. Well, we give presents and we wrap them in self-made stuff. So, I forgot to bring my the remnants of what I made. My daughter was very happy with the earphones that I made. She was more concerned about what was inside the package, but she was happy with that as well. So, and I got something, which I can show as a pickup because I asked for a game and I got one. So, this is still nobody gets, that I'm 44 and I ask for games but I don't care. I got something that I wanted, so that's good. Painted the wall this morning. I didn't plan to, but hey, I felt like it, so I did it. At least the wall on that side is part wood and part brick, so I painted the brick, and the wall, the center part, which you'll see in the video later on, is purple or pinkish, whatever color that. Maybe it's lilac or fuchsia, whatever. I'm not so good with the names of those colors. But that remains to be done because it needs 2 coats, and but my wife came up with an idea of putting some wallpaper on there, which is I saw what she wanted to do and it looked very happy. That's a good word. But I got some stuff that I thought I'd show. Let me start off with the thing that I got last night, and which I asked for. There was a question going around. I think it was Jail76 who asked, "Do you buy into the hype of Fallout 4?" Well, I'm not going to answer that question, but I like the enthusiasm that I see in people who play the game, to their fullest. It reminds me of how I enjoy Elite, which is great. So, but I don't buy into the hype in the sense that I got Fallout 4 because I don't have a PS4 so I didn't get it. But I did get interested in Fallout 3, so I bought that on Steam because Fallout 3 was part of the exploration sale they had on exploring games, and I got that. But I sort of asked it as a present, and I got it, $15. I mean, free because it was a gift for me, but Fallout 3 for the PS3, all new. I have played the start. I've gotten out of the vault and I've walked into Megaton, which is I actually walked around the town because I saw some dudes and I thought, well, that's probably bad news. So I walked all around and I killed all the roach rats or whatever they were, and then I got back to the part where I was anyway. So I got in and I talked to the mayor, and then it was 1 a.m. again. So, but I actually like it, and having it on the PS3, I get to do it again. So yay for that, Fallout 3. Then Mark he had a video up on a game that I thought was really good. I like twin stick shooters. And he had this game that was basically, what is it, isometric or 2.5D or sort of top-down shooter, and it plays great on the Dreamcast, I believe, but the version that he showed it on was an Android version, which is Android exclusive, I think. I don't know, but it's a Millennium Soldier Expendable. I thought let's get this game because it's good. But this is on the PS1. It's a very nice version. I got it from Greece. I didn't realize that when I bought it, but it's in very good nick. The case isn't even cracked, and if you see the the envelope that it came in, that was torn. But this game just made it, and it looks very nice. It looks pretty good. Sadly, I don't have my PS1 out to try it now because that's all still in boxes. But it's got like the manual and of course the game. I'm happy with it, but Mark told me, well, this sort of has the tank controls, which I don't like. So I got this game because somebody showed it, but I didn't take care listening to the person who recommended the game. But still, it's a good game. Just have to get used to the controls. Then I walked into my local toy store, which I haven't done in the longest time, just to see. You know, they always have games on sale. It's good to see that they still sell 360 games and PS3 games. Now this is another game. I just sort of look for games that are on offer, that are cheap and that are worth having. And I've heard about this game before, never tried it, never played it. Borderlands 2, brand new for a tenner. So, you know, I thought, why not? I sort of doubted it because it's another shooting game, and I'm not too hot on first-person shooter games, but I think this is third-person? No, it's first-person. Anyway, it's cel-shaded, and that's the thing that sold me most, I think. Borderlands 2, everyone. Let me. Oh, it's in French and it's in Dutch, so I'm not gonna. But it has bad language though. Why did they put good language in? I don't know. I have to play it. I have my 360 out, by the way. Do I? Yes, I do. It's behind me. So I can play that. But the big thing that I had I had a pre-order for this, and I don't pre-order very often because you know you might as well wait. But this game, it's Xenoblade Chronicles X for the Wii U. I am playing Xenoblade Chronicles, but it's an expensive game. I mean, it used to be even more expensive, but now that people are wanting to buy this, they're willing to part with their old version of the game, but you know, 50. That's, to me, that's a new price. 50 euros, 60, up to 80. There's a special edition. I just got the regular edition. I didn't get the special edition, but I'm pretty sure that this game is going to go the same way as Xenoblade Chronicles went. It's just never going to go down in price. Not that I bought it for that, but if I wanted this, and I liked the first version, although it's dare I say, the quintessential Japanese RPG, in that the battle system is, you know, for a beginner like me, the battle system is very complex, and it's fun to see that the first version, like it went out of its way. It stopped gameplay to explain to you like the next item or the next, you know, using arts or combining arts from different characters in your team to beat an enemy. And it stopped to explain, and there was text, and you had to read it, and there's a couple of pages, and then, you know, you got it, press A, and you went back into the action. This game has basically the same battle system, but it doesn't stop to introduce you. It just uses more visual aids to tell you, you know, press B now, and you know, how do you tell someone that you have to press a button at a certain time, at a certain moment, and that you have a certain time to do it perfectly? And you create like a visual aid, and you show it really clearly, and then that tells you more than a couple of pages of text do. So, in that sense, this game is does it better. This game looks better because, you know, it has better hardware to run on. And the story is completely different. I haven't played Xenoblade Chronicles, the original version, for more than 10 hours. But that story is definitely different from this. I mean, that's like the bionic and mechanic, I don't know, and you're like on a planet and you're battling each other. This is about humanity landing on a different planet and trying to survive there. Different characters. What made me laugh in this game and other games, it's a section that I usually go through very quickly, is the character setup. You know, you can change like hair color, skin color, facial features, moles and glasses and mustaches. And it just made me laugh. I just pick something and I go through it very quickly. I think the most important choice for me is still, you know, do you want to play as a guy or a girl? And who's with me on this? I play as a guy, so my the first person that I meet in the game is a girl, and the first thing I think is, are these gonna, you know, am I gonna have a relationship with this person that I meet? I mean, she looks good, you know, and that's all I'm thinking. And so one of the main reasons to keep playing. So when does it happen? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But I like this game, as far as I've played it now. But don't expect an easy game. This is, I think this is for hardcore gamers. This is a good game, because it can get pretty difficult with all the affinities and the team relationship, and that works into how you beat monsters. And I'm pretty sure that the further down the line you get, you have to work together to beat a boss or an enemy, and that's going to be, you have to know the system, and I don't as of yet. You know, I sort of understand a little bit of it, but and also in the last game, you know, the first version, you had I keep forgetting the name of the sword, Manitoba, Monado, that's it. It allows the main character, the player, to sort of peek into the future. So when you're in you're fighting an enemy, when you're in a battle, at certain points you can look into the future and predict what is going to come next. And sorry, I'm just looking at the timer. You can choose which weapon or which defense to take, you know, to get ready for that attack, and you can tell your team members which weapons to get. So, but I've not seen anything yet that will allow me to look into the future. So I'm guessing that mechanic doesn't exist in this, but they will have thought of something. Anyway, those are my pickups. What do you think of them? I'm getting ready almost to move my games back down from the attic. But this corner behind me is all set up, so I have a lot of the consoles that I wanted to have up. I have them running. All the screens are working. I've hooked up the Wii again. Component this time. This is the best picture I've had out of the Wii so far. Component connected to my Samsung screen here, which is great. And all the other ways that I've tried composite on a normal CRT, that's just crap. For this game, for Xenoblade, that's just not enough. I cannot read the text. The letters are too small, and the TV fuzzes it up, and I can't read it. So, but this is perfect. The Wii U, I just have it on the Toshiba flat screen with HDMI, and it's perfect. There's no problem. But you know, I don't have a PS2 and I don't have a PS1 hooked up yet. They're all still upstairs. Super Nintendo, I have it sitting over there. I can hook it up because the CRT doesn't have anything hooked up now. But that'll be my main screen for the retro consoles. But I have network here, so I can, you know, I've done some Mario Kart 8 with friends again, and of course the PC has never been down, so. Yada yada blah blah. I'm up and running basically, but I still have to move my games in here. That's it. So now I'm going to show you really quickly how I painted the wall green. And the center is yet to be wallpapered on. Not by me, but by my wife, because she's better at that. And I don't like doing it, so and she offered to do it. So you know who's gonna say no to that? I'm not. See you people next time.